Pew, 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 pew. That's all you're going by, guys, because I'm not going to try to figure that out. I'm not figuring it out because I can't. I can't do it. I have no brain power left this week, guys. I am absolutely exhausted. So that's the best you're going to get. Pew, pew, pew. And now, here is your flight path for the Miramar match. We're coming in from that the far northwest edge over that compound I have never ever been to. Going down across La Gaviria between San Martin, Hacienda del Patron over the top of Minas Generalis, Impala, and dumping off right over there by the Impala Islands. But I don't think the plane's going to be dumping them onto the islands. I think the AFKs will be swimming with the fishes. Right over there, we're going to go ahead and call that Alcatraz because there are sharks everywhere. Shark, 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 shark. Alright, guys, you can see on the mini map we've got all sorts of teams jumping off. Let me see if I can get on over there, find out what's happening. It looks like we've got the Fearless Four going to La Gaviria to be announced. They're going to be taking over El Pozo just by themselves, but we've got a huge weather front going over the top of San Martin. We have Space Esports over there with Skills of Mine, and we also have, which team is this right here? Team 22 Sin International. They're all right there in San Martin. But let's get on over to Tofu for Skill of Mine. We didn't get much of skill of Mine over here. Oh, and Sin already getting one of those. And look at this, and a Team Entity is also over here. Let's check in on Nexus OP. He's already got an elimination. I heard that 686 going off. And let's see what else is happening, because they are right here, right on top of Sin International in the bills. Sin Internationals, let's see where you guys are over here in the bricks next to Entity, Team Entity, and Space Esports coming up and around, not too far away. We did lose one from the Sin International. Ooh, it's dark in here. Turn on the light, thank you. I was getting scared. I hear mortars going off. Who has the mortar? I got to find out where this mortar is coming from. Let me get on to Entity, see if there's anybody up on that rooftop. And let's go. Let's check in on that roof. I don't see anybody. Oh, there we go. Ace, where's the mortar coming from? I think they ran out of mortars. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and put this live screen up. You can see Always on Top in a fight with Almost There on the elimination feed. Let's see where that fight is going on. Infinity Reaper's also in a fight. The Infinity Reaper one is pretty far away, but I see Always on Top Spidey right over here in a fight with Always on Top Zaron. Look at this. Spidey is not playing for Always on Top. Spidey is playing for the Fanatics, and they are right over here. The Fanatics trying to hold off the push by Always on Top, and Spidey keeping an eye on Zaron right across the way. Spidey trying to push up and around. Spidey, no! And so now we are down to the Fanatic Shaggy. Shaggy, keep that door closed. So now, Always on Top, up to 4 eliminations. Let me go ahead and put that map right on back up over there. And we do have a quiet moment, even though we still have 4 teams over here in San Martin. Let me go ahead and fix that just a little bit there. Woohoo! Ace OP. There's a reason why Nexus and Ace OP both have OP on their names. So now let's get on over to Sin International, find out what's going on. Lucky M4 should be able to get picked back up, but here comes the push, and we do have Zeno right on downstairs. They're trying to hold up the push. It looked like he was on the 1st floor, but they're on the 5th floor. Let's see what's going on over here. Trying to hold him off with that Tommy gun so that Lucky can get that heel off. He thought about going out that window and he changed his mind. I would change my mind too with Team Entity coming right up and in on me. Gonna go ahead and throw that singular sticky bomb, and now here they come. The Molly's coming right up and in. We're gonna try again to pick up the lucky M4 as all of them from Team Entity are downstairs just waiting it out. It looks like Nexus trying to find some first aids. What is Mr. Flash shooting at? Mr. Flash is over in Bill's trying to make sure that he keeps that off angle, trying to keep an eye. Hello everyone and happy Thursday night, Fragger OP. Hello Fragger OP and Starry OP. Hello Starry. Yes, the word tonight is green. Get your screenshots over to the Unholy Discord. We are with the Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. Woo, we are packed with all sorts of great teams. Let me make sure you guys don't have to see all that stuff coming in right now. There we go. I am in a blizzard still. I have crazy winds and they just decided to update OBS, so stick in there with me, guys. We're gonna limp along, but we're gonna make it. Let me see if this is working. Yes, it is. Still good. How about that? In slot 3, we've got the Thunder B. Slot 4, Team Entity. Look at that. Where is Nexus OP? Nexus, get your butt in there. 5, Underrated with LEG OBOB. Slot 6, Equinox 0. Slot 7, our Dark Esports. J. Brandy, my friends. 8, Fearless 4. 9, Infinity Reapers. Hello, Nehan, I see you, Nettie. 10, Almost There, and we are jumping all over the place, trying to make me dizzy here. Slot 11, To Be Announced. Ooh, they have been so hot. Claws with 2 squad wipes in one match. Oh, hot. 12, Signed to God. 13, Always on top. 14, the Gujarat Lions. Yeah, I gotta work on that. 15, Exceed. 16, Alpha 4 Legends. 17, Mad Esports. 18, Rest in Peace Academy. Twisted. I like it. I like it a lot. 19, we got Urza Esports. Hello, my mutant grape. 20, the Golden Eagles NA. And we got back in the match. But that 21, Team Control Stars Tai Chi. I am gonna get your name right eventually. I've got another chance tonight, so there we go. Team 22, The Chosen. 23, Insidious Bot. There we go. Hello, Para 6-4. LEGOP in my chat. I see you, LEG. Shout out to LEG and the entire staff over at Unholy. Amazing Discord server. Make sure you get over there. Get your screenshot of green into the giveaway channel. Get your name on the wheel of names. Mohammed, I see you. Hello, Mohammed. Mamba. Ooh, got some Mamba in the chat. I'm going to jump with claws just because of that double double squad wipe in one match. It was the first time I've ever seen one of these massive sweaties get 2 squad wipes in one single match, and I got it on stream. Oh, so hot, so hot, so hot. Alright guys, we are headed into match number 1. We've got 4 matches for you tonight, and they are going to be so sweaty. Delicious. Delicious. Yay, today live stream Mohammed. Big hearts to Mohammed. Let's get that map screen up there for you guys. We're coming in from the Milta Power Peninsula, right over the top of Milta Power, going through that shelter area, over the school, the boatyard, and right up through the Georgia Pole Bay between North and South George. So we got a nice flight path. Let's go, green. Let's go, Mohammed. Let's get this done. I want to see some fun in the chat. Let's go. All right. So let's check in on the very early start of this flight path, because we've got Alpha 4 Legends, and they're jumping over towards that Lipovka area with Equinox 0, the Infinity Reapers, Team Control. Woo! It's a busy area right over in this area between Yasnaya and Lipovka. That bass mouth about ready to be num right on over there. Alright, let's see. We got the Fearless 4 headed up over to Severny, and Claus, he is off the plane headed up and over towards North George. I don't see anybody towards that North George area yet. Maybe Thunder Beast. And what is this guy doing over here? I think this guy may be in AFK, getting ready to swim with some fishies. Looks like, ooh, look at that. Tai Chi already in a fight over here. He knows that I want to call him out. There you go. We've only have a trio over here for Team Control Star, but Tai Chi on your screen, and we do have that very far east first zone. You can see that we've got military base in there. We could end up on military base. It's kind of early to predict it just yet, but we'll see what happens. I'm not counting it out just yet. So let's head on over and into some of these fights. They are pretty close to the RIPD, the Rest in Peace Academy. You can see them all right there, but they are coming over towards Equinox 0 as well. You can see that right in front of them. Look at this, Tai Chi. Tai Chi coming right on through. So let's see. Oh, they are trying to take those shots out and over, but it does look like Team Control Stars is gonna go ahead and head on over. Oh, Yushen. Yushen. No, he got taken out of the buggy over here. So now Team Control Star is down to just a duo. But let's see what else is happening on this map. I don't really see any other fights, so we're gonna stay here and find out what's going on with the rest of this. I think we got some Equinox 0 being a little aggressive over here, looking for Team 12. Sign to God is also up on this ridgeline, so I think they think it might be the Team Control that they were just fighting with. So let's see. Mohammed is sick in my chat, guys. Let's give him a little bit of extra love. Make sure that he is feeling better. We want Mohammed feeling good. Alright, so let's check over here in Yasnaya. It looks like the Chosen have come over here, and they're right over here with almost there. Almost there. Are you just a trio? Nope, all 4 of them are here. Let me check on 11. Oh, yep, we got a swimmer. We got a swimmer, boys. All right, 11. What are you doing over here? 11's trying to come up over onto Sign to God, but we also have the Chosen over here. So Sign to God is right in the middle of all of almost there. Well, we have just a minute. I'm going to put this map screen back up there. Let me know if you got a team in here tonight. Let me know if there's somebody you want to check in on, because we're at that quiet stage at the moment. You guys all know that does not last long, and it does look like Levin's getting his back covered by Wiz, so I really like how almost there covers each other. But Bear is all the way over across from all this is going on. I think he's trying to really figure out where Sign to God are, and Sign to God are now all surrounded, and I only see a duo over here down. They are only a duo, so we've already lost 2 of them, and I don't see any of them being lost to the teams over here in Yasnaya. So let's see what Sign to God can do. Zillow and Volts. Hello, Volts. What you doing? You know that. Do you feel almost there? Starting to squeeze play in onto you two. And you also have not too far away. It does look like the Chosen are starting to pull across. Ooh, Exceed and Golden Eagles are in a fight. Let's see if we can figure out where that is really fast. It's right on down here by the docks area. So let's see what's happening. Small man, no. Let's see what's happening. Oh, we're over at the barns. We do have Exceed coming up and in. Let's go. Shu Young, how did you already get a ghillie suit? Oh, Shu Young finding Rob Stark, and now here comes Self right up and into Shu Young's ass. 12K, but he does get found, and look at that, Team 15 across the way taking all those shots. Exceed all the way behind that tree, and I only see Smog. Smog, you are the last one still standing over here. And look at that, there go up in Yasnaya. We sat there waiting all that time to see the play. Oh, Tai Chi. Tai Chi just got found by Equinox. So we got the fights going on all the way over here. Let's get on over here really quick, and then we will head back. Oh, Equinox 0 coming right up and in and finishing off the duo from Team Control Star. Now, let's see what's going on with Almost There. They did put that pinch play right up and in on the Sign to God. Woo, we are floating through the map. Alright, so we still have the Chosen coming up and in. I see I was on top, Spidey. I see, oh, Body. Hello, Body. Hello, you crazy loud person. I don't know anything about loud people. Nothing at all. You guys don't understand. Alright, so we got Body, hasta la vista, and Spidey. Hello, Spidey. What's she doing, Spidey? What's she doing? Hello, Spidey. Spidey. Alright, we got a Mad Esports and always on top. Let's see, is that over here? What's up, Spidey? I was just talking to you, Spidey. Wait 3 minutes, Spidey. You'll be giggling. You just wait 3 minutes. Alright, let's see what else is going on. That's over here at the school. If I could click onto somebody, Mad Esports, right on over here. And we got always on top, Sun. Sun is coming right up and in. So we've got all 4 of them from always on top. Let me check in on the noob. He's coming right up and through. Alright, let's go. Spidey, I was just talking to you. Now I think Noob's gonna get him. Oh, Noob! Oh, Noob! Noob, get your gun out. So now we're down to just Mad Lee, and I think that might be it for Mad Esports. Zarin up to 3 eliminations. eliminations, but we do have another push coming right up and in now. We got Team 23, the Insidious Bots coming on in, so it does look like we're... Oh, the dead player's been knocked. Let's check in on Alpha. Ooh, that nade coming right up and in, taking him down and out. So now Zarin putting in work with the pump shotty. Look at this team. Always on top over here at the school, taking no prisoners. Look at Zarin once again trying to get that. And I don't know if Zarin got the squad wipe, because there were 2 squads over there, but he definitely put in a lot of work. So let's go ahead and give him just a moment of screen time love. There we go. Hello, kind. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Come on in. Get your shout outs over to the Unholy Discord server. Alright, let's get that map screen right on back up there. You can see that we still have a little bit of military base, but we're not going to the military base. Not this match, anyway. I'm feeling pretty confident about that, and I'm sure most of the IGLs would agree with me. But we got some chaos up outside the zone all the way to that north side, so let's get on over here and find out what is happening with Equinox Zero, because they do have another team over here. Oh, it's on top, Spidey! You gonna come on in and talk to me again? The chosen body! No, body. So now, let's see what else is happening. Hasta la vista, baby! Coming right up and in. What are the chances they're gonna be sitting right there in front of you, Asta, right in that window? So Asta getting that first initial knock. He's gonna come on over. You got 2 nades. Get those nades going. Hasta la vista. Alright, right up and into that window. Does not connect with either of them, but he has them all starting to swarm him. But Asta is just the solo remaining for the chosen. Does look like the motivation maybe headed on down to zone, and he's circling around. I'm not exactly sure if they're coming back to push in on Asta. Here they come. Asta. 1v4, let me see it, Asta, let me see you, right there. There's 1. Ooh, there's 2, Asta. Give me another one, Asta. There you have it. Equinox Zero. Now, they do have to get on into zone, guys. They do have to get on into zone. So let me go ahead and put that map screen right on back up there so you guys can see what's going on. I think we have everyone except Equinox Zero in that. So I'm just going to kind of put it like that for you guys, so you can check in. We still have 15 teams in this, and I feel like we're going to have another fight right now. Ooh, Nexus. Nexus, finally I found someone to listen to me. I told him to get his butt in here, and ta-da! Just don't tell him I said that. Dark Esports right up on that ridge line. So Naomi, is this you, the goat? I love me some Dark Esports. Wrecked. They're coming up over that ridge line. Nexus OP, that big old shark trying to get some of your attention, please. What are they doing? I have no idea what anyone is doing. I'm just having fun. This is my night to have fun. It is tequila night. It is UC night. It is $40 cash scrims night. It is LEGOP night. So yes, I am having fun. I am enjoying this with you guys. So let's just have some fun. I just find it funny, Spidey, that I was talking to you and then suddenly you were talking to me on the screen. There's No way you could have known that. Look at that coming right up and over that ridge. Let me check. Oh, my goat. The goat. Come on, Naomi. I'm not sure if this is Naomi, guys, but let's see. Oh, 1 HP and team entity. We're back on Nexus OP just like that, guys. There goes Dark Esports. So now let's see. We are still coming in around this farm area. We got the OP dip over towards center zone. We got Potato Hill. We got 2B announced. Look at this. They are all over here in Pochinki. Most of these teams are clustered down at that southern side. Let me go and check in on... Let's go on to the other side of the map. Let's get on over to this east side. Hello, Loft C. And what are you shooting at over here? Hello, my mutant grape. I see you. Oh, he's got a new backpack, guys. I want that backpack. Kizra, are you here yet? Look at his backpack. The mutant grape. Is that supposed to be a saxophone? I'm not even sure. Alright, so we are paying close attention to the beast, the Thunder Beast coming in. Let me check in on the Hitman. Hello, Hitman. Hello, big fan, big fan. I love these teams. 90, get your butt out of that blue zone and come on in. What is going on right on over here? Let's check in on what is happening with the Infinity Reapers. They are right over here with Equinox Zero. Equinox Zero has something to say. Hakeem trying to stay right in behind this car. Does get his knock. Where's Nehan? Nehan was able to get 90. Picked back up, guys. 90 coming on in, and now we're gonna end up right on top of Eartha Esports. All this chaos coming in from this northeast side. Nehan, oh Nehan, I am so sorry, Nehan. Hakeem and Nixon are the last two still standing for the Infinity Reapers, and Vortex, they are coming your way. They're coming your way. Do you hear him? Oh, you see him, don't you, Vortex? He's getting ready to hop in that car. Oh, what you doing? Oh, Zeus. Gotta get that Zeus picked back up. Alright, so now, to be announced is coming up. Oh, ooh, here come the judge. Here come the judge right up and over. Right over here by almost there. So now we do have a fight between Thunder Beast and Equinox Zero. Thunder Beast Antho finding the motivation, but we're gonna stay over here and let me check in on the Klaus. Hello, Klaus. What are you doing over here? He's getting ready to throw that nade right up and over into Wolf. Does he get Wolf with this nade? I'm not sure Wolf is in the shack or behind it. I didn't quite look, but he does have Bear coming up and over. And he's paying pretty close attention to Bear. He knows that he's over there, but the rest of his team is right there behind him. And look at that. We got another team. I think it's always on top coming in from that north side. They hear all this, but I don't see him on the mini-map just yet. Thunder Beast, another knock over onto Equinox Zero. So Thunder Beast still getting those knocks over there. Where is Wolf? I want to check in and see where. Oh, Claus found him. Wolf, you can't stand still over here. I thought he was on the backside of that, but now here they come. 11 try. Oh, 11. Here comes 2B announced. So 11 trying to get out. Oh, and he gets sprayed on out by G-Lux. So now almost there, down to Bear. What are you gonna do? You're gonna end up right in the lap ways on top. No, he's turned away from him. How? I thought he was headed right on over to him, but nope. Now look at this. We are really closing on in. Salty, what are you doing over here? Let me check in on the Salty. Salty, I thought I saw something over here by you. Maybe it was a knock player. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on, guys. We got some chaos right on over here. Small man, what happened over here? Shu Young in a fight with Team Entity. Oh, Ace OP. No. We didn't see that, Ace. We did not see that. Team Entity taken out by the Golden Eagles. So now, let's see. We do have the Fearless 4 right up over here. Also trying to get some of those shots right on down into the Golden Eagles. Fragger OP in my chat. Is this you? Hello, Fragger OP. Alright. How are you? I see you. How are you doing? Everybody knows I love that name. I do. Alright, guys, let's see what else is going on. I'm having fun. Ooh, look at this. We are really starting to close in. We've got the Golden Eagles NA. We've got the Fearless 4 and almost there in zone, and all the rest of these sweaty beasts are all gonna crush in right on top of these teams. We got a couple of teams in houses. We got teams in the Wizard Towers. Look at that. We got another fight with 2B announced up on top of that. Let's go up and see what's happening with 2B announced right here with Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast coming right up and in. Hello. Oh, Hitman. Alright, so now let's see. We got Antho getting ready to throw that nade right up and over onto G-Muck. G-Muck taking those shots. Antho down to about 20 HP. G-Muck down to 1 HP. He's out in the blue, but he gets that first aid off just in time. Antho knows exactly where he is, but here comes Salty. Antho, watch your head, Oh, Salty, you big bully. Alright, so Zaza going to Miramar. Alright, guys, here come the judge right up and over on top of all this. Alright, guys, let's find out what else is happening over here. We still have the always on top up there, Zarin. Look at that. To be announced. Taken out. Always on top. Up to 13 eliminations. Eliminating to be announced from Erangel. Alright, let's see what else is happening. We're down to the top 6 teams. We got the Fearless 4, the Golden Eagles, always on top. We've got Team No Tags, Team 9, which are the Infinity Reapers. Let's check in on Starry. Hello, Starry. Big fan. Get that brake on that vehicle, boys. Get that brake. Let's put this up and over here. You can see that we still have the fight up along that ridge line. We got the Infinity Reapers right underneath, always on top, coming down off that hill. Starry trying to get those shots right up and in. LEG, we are down to just Frosty for the underrated. Look at this. He's going to try to get those shots up there. He's in the shack. He's going to get Starry picked back up. But let's go. Let's see what else is happening because we got a perfect donut zone. So we are still going in onto the Fearless 4. We still got always the Golden Eagles NA. Always on top, need to come on in the Infinity Reaper Nixon, the solo survivor to the Infinity Reapers. And let's check in on what is happening with the Gujarat Lions. Woo, brutal. That is not the house to push to. He's down to 1 HP. Brutal so close. Let's check in on Derville. Derville, you got that pretty car over there. You are not gonna You're not gonna rush up to that, are you? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where are you headed? You got all this cliffside Nerville. No, he gets found, and so now we are down to just OP. OP is there driving right up and past him. The Gujarat Lions down to just a solo. I see Shu Young across the way, also down to a solo, throwing that nade right up and over to the Infinity Reaper. Nixon trying to come on out. Oh, he gets that, but then gets shot in the back, and we are down to the final 3 teams. We've got underrated Frosty still up here, just chilling. That's why he's called Frosty. Hello, Phoebe. Hello, Phoebe. Alright, now they're out and about, and it looks like we gotta push right up and in over here. Oh, how no. Let's check in on Frag OP coming up and around. He's on fire, boys. He's on fire. So now Viper is still trying to throw those nades right up and over. And always on top. Ooh! Always on top. Zarin versus Zarin. That's not the way it's done, Zarin. Let's check in on Alpha. Alpha getting his team back up and always on top. Up to 18 eliminations. So now let's see. Frosty, you are just about the last person there. Let's see what's going on. It's going to be a 1v2. Frosty watching him from the other side. Now, Zarin has 6 eliminations. Dead Blair has 4 eliminations. Frosty, what are you going to do? Frosty's paying really close attention to this Witcher Tower. He knows that they are there. They're both in zone. If you look at the mini map, you can see that both of these teams are in zone. Oh, Frosty came out. No, Zarin saw him. Right in front of him, Frosty. You were in zone. Always on top. 21 eliminations, 10 placements. There's a 31 bomb for Arangel. 31. Look at those numbers, boy. Coming in second, underrated LAGOB. Coming in third, the Fearless 4 with 7 eliminations. GG Tap 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Bones! I didn't even see Bones. Look at that. Going all out, always on top. 0, 6 eliminations. That Fragger had 1,093 damage. So when I come right back, I will have some live scores. We will be jumping with always on top. 0. Get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server, and I will be right back. On the rest of the teams coming up, because don't forget we have 2 more teams over here as well. We got Space Esports and we've got Skill of Mine over here. Everybody try. Ooh, Sin International, every angle coming right in onto you. And so now the lucky M4 down to about 5 HP, still trying to hold off the push on the stairs by Team Entity, and now it is just down to Zeno. Zeno is the last one still standing, trying to hold off the push by Team Entity coming up those stairs. He does have 2 eliminations. Let me check in on Team Entity. It looks like we lost Ace OP. Nexus OP has been knocked. Mr. Flash still still across the way. Deep. Oh, Deep, take it down. Deep is down, so now it is just up to Nexus OP getting ready to throw that nade right up and over. Can he bank that nade right into that room? And whoa! And that is why he has OB at the end of his name, but now it is just between him and Flash and two other teams over here in San Martin. We still have skill of mine over here. Tofu, why is it so dark for you? That's what I want to know. Alright, what is happening? Sandua! I see you've changed your name, Sandua. Let me check in on the Unicorn. Unicorn is down here in San Martin as well, trying to get some ideas of where everyone is. And if you don't watch your head, Mr. Unicorn, that horn is not going to be uni for long. So now let's see. We do have Tofu. Where are you, Tofu? Did you make it all the way up and in to... He did. He made it all the way up into Bills with with Entity OP. So Nexus is still next door. Still getting up to 4 eliminations. Nexus OP, the final player, still remaining over here for Team Entity. So now, let's go ahead really quick, put that map screen up there. You can see that we are still going all the way up to this northwest side, but we still have all these teams all the way over at the eastern edge out in the blue. Looks like to be announced, getting ready to get into that fight over in center zone with the Fearless Four, and the rest of the teams are coming in from the southeast side. Zombie! Look at my chat full of zombies. Zombie. Alright, let's go, guys. We are down to one team remaining in Entity. Oh, Entity. He gets found by Space Esports. And so now, there you go. That is it. They've cleaned out San Martin. Let's see what else is going on. And it does look like we got almost there, right in the middle between to be announced, taking over all these hilltops right over here, just along that El Pozo. Let me check in on what is happening. I feel like Claus is probably at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. He's very close. Might be Valak. Oh, time to change that tire. Claus, always putting in the work, guys. Always putting in that back-breaking work. Alright, what else is happening? We might have a fight over here. Let's check in on straight on Nepal as they are coming in. Be into zone right behind Dark Esports. Dark Esports are right in front of them. You can see the wreck right there. Coming right up and over Loston, driving right up and around Dark Esports. He's trying to get those shots over onto Dark Esports, and he finds this rock and he decides this. Oh, are you gonna stay there? The rest of your team has left you, Loston. Oh, he's on top. Spidey was good, green. No time, no see. No time, no see, Spidey. No time. I ain't got no time. Alright, so here comes Spence coming right up onto this ridge with Dark Esports. Spence in the grassland. Gilly, let's go. Let's see. Trying to get wrecked. Trying to wreck that buggy of wreck. And now, let's see. The rest of Dark Esports know that Spence is right here on this backside, but we did lose Lost in over on the other side, and wrecked going up and across, is able to find I don't know what other way to say his name, guys. And Spence coming up and in, does get a knock on the one, and now here we go. We are down to just Wolf. Wolf is the last one still standing. He's all the way across. He's going to go ahead and hop in that truck. What you going to do, Wolf? And it looks like he's going to have to go ahead and sacrifice Spence to get to zone. They are in the blue zone. We are in stage 2. Show what Fate is doing. Alright, let's go check in on Team Fate. They're right over here. Let me check. And while you guys check in on what Fate is doing, I'm going to go ahead and fix our map so that we can all see just a little better what is happening. And it does look like Straight on the Paw and Dark Esports almost there also needs to come on in. So they are all coming in. But that whole western edge of the new zone is completely empty. All these teams coming in over onto this eastern edge. Team Fate, it looks like one of them is right on down. And who's that? That's Ninja. Ninja is right here in the grays below his team. And he does have Team 16 right up on top of him. The Infinity Reapers. Hello, Nighty. I see you got an elimination, but obviously it's not over on the Team Fate. Alright, give me 660 UC Green. I'm your daily supporter. Nighty, it doesn't work that way. You get that screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server with your zombie. You gotta get that over there too, because that's how I'm feeling. I am absolutely a zombie tonight. I'm tired. I'm tired. Alright, so we are still going up to the north. Look at this. We still have the Oasis in here. We got La Cabrera, a lot of these mountains, and look at all these teams that need to come on into this zone. Man, Valak should see the Fearless 4 not too far away from him. But, you know, I think maybe Alpha 4 Legend over here might also have some sights over onto Space Esports. Don't forget Space Esports coming down into San Martin to get some of those loot crates. Looks like Alpha 4 Legend down to just a duo. So we are down to Pew Pew instead of Pew 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 Pew. If any of you guys know how to say any of these names, you just let me know. Because for now, it's Pew 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 Pew. That is it. Because my brain, my brain cannot do it today. Ooh, Space Esports knew that one of the pews was over there. But he is getting on out of there. What else is going on? I see the elimination feed, but I don't see any fights going on. Did I miss another team outside the zone? I don't think so. I don't think, except for Dark Esports. Hello everyone and welcome back to match number 2 of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims, where everything is beautiful. Alright, let's check in on the scores. Let me scroll that on up so we can all see it better. Always on top with that winner chicken dinner. And 31 total points. A 31 bomb. Tonight's first match. Coming in second, the Fearless 4 tied with the Infinity Reapers. 12 each total points. There you go. There are your scores. You can see that we are just about packed in. We're missing Team 12. Sign to God. And, ooh, Team 20, the Golden Eagles NA. What? Where are you guys? Shoo shoo! Where are you? That rhymes. I'm a poet. I'm a poet, guys. Your favorite poet in the house. Oh, I love Thursday nights, guys. Not only do we get to enjoy most of my favorite NA teams are in here. We're missing a couple of them, but we can't squeeze them all into this room. But we got the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. We got the Unholy Thursday Night Wheel of Names. We got the Unholy Thursday Night Insane Lobby. And tomorrow is Friday. We're almost to the weekend. LG. Don't think she's gonna be doing the tequila dance with me because she is playing, guys. She's in this to win this. Let's go with underrated. So we're still, oh, there we go. So let me put those scores back up there for just a second. You guys can check in on that. There's any discrepancies, make sure you get that ticket open, get them taken care of. This time we are jumping with always on top, 0 runs, 6 eliminations, 1,093 damage. Woo! Not only number 1 tonight, going into match number 2, but also the MVP. So let's go and find always on top. Always on top, Zarin. I found him. Ta-da! And just as a reminder, guys, I am still in this blizzard. And OBS decided to update tonight, so if I lose my stream, I will be back as soon as possible. But let's hope for the best, guys. We're just gonna hang in there and do what we need to do. And we got 18 seconds to enjoy Zarin. Do something, Zarin. Do something. Move it, soldier. Move it. Move it. Move it. I like you. Move it. Move it. I'm entertaining myself because you guys got super quiet on me. Alright, so we're coming up from Barcelona, going to that northeast side. We're going over the top of Las Leon, between Impala and La Petita. We're going just to the east of Minas Generalis, truck stop, El Azahar, and right over to that armpit area. So you can see that we're going to be dumping off along that northeast wall. A wall of mountains, so any of those AFKs will be up there, so we'll have to see what's going on. So let me check in on this map, find out what's going down in Barcelona. I see a couple of teams headed down there. I see Equinox 0, and they are jumping with Thunder Beast, always on top, already headed up towards, I think, maybe that Picado area. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not sure they've got anybody with them. They do have the Rest in Peace Academy with them, but let's head on down first of all over here and see what's going on with the Thunder Beast. Look at this. Thunder Beast on the south side and the Equinox 0 on this north side. So we're going to have a pretty intense battle over here. I'm sure both of these teams know that they are not alone. And while we watch that, I'm gonna, ooh, look at that first zone. Most of these teams are already setting up into this first zone. We've got 3 teams down here in Leones. The Chosen. Yeah, Rich Esports. Who are you playing with? The Insidious Bots and the Infinity Reapers. Almost there already in that fight. Oh, there goes one for Team Control. Bear finding one of them. Tai Chi all the way over in Impala already. And so Terra Branca has the underrated right up there with to be announced. Since when does to be announced go to Terra Branca? LEG, you are right over there with Klaus. You got the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. I have no idea what cartoon. I know it's a cartoon. But one of these days I gotta check it out. Figure out what the heck. Where did I even get that? Because sometimes I don't even know where I get stuff. I'm just as surprised as you guys at what comes out of my mouth. There you go. I think you guys can see fairly well what's going on over there. And Alpha 4 Legend in a fight with Exceed. Where's this happening? Oh, at the truck stop. At the truck stop. And it looks like Pewdie. Got the Pewdies over here again. And we got Self and Smog. Smog the lion, or the dragon. What's going on over here? Let me see. Oh, no. No helmet and no vest. Smog. Schmog. No. So, let's see what's going on. Oh, you are not in any better shape, are you? Alpha 4 Legends still looting Exceed. You guys need to get on in there and get some. Look at this. Rob Stark. Though Rob Stark's got that level 3, so he's coming up and around trying to get some. Oh, it's Bones. Ooh, do you have a nade? You don't have a nade. Does Bones have a nade? I bet Bones does. I bet he does. Let's check it out, Bones. No, he's coming out. Bones! Bones doesn't have the vest either. Where is all the gear over here? And Beauty had it up. We got Beauty number 1 and Beauty number 2. You guys with your names. Pew pew. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we got Dark Esports down here with Urza. Both of these teams are green, so I'm going to have to pay attention to that. But we still have the fight going on down in Barcelona. We got the fight over here towards Puerto Paraiso. We got the fight over here in Las Leon, and let's see. Always on top in Picado. We've got Team Entity over here in San Martin, but Team Entity does have Team 17 Mad Esports up on that Radio Tower Hill, so they're gonna have to pay attention to that. And the Insidious bots are in that fight, so let's head on over here, check in on what is happening, because I just saw one of them from the Chosen get a knock. So let's see. Benny Wall! Hello, Benny! Benny! Alright, so let's see. I'm not sure which one got knocked over here. It was Tops. But they are all pushing up and over. Body! Hello, Body! Not Rich. Let's see. Natty! What you gonna do? They are all pushing up on you. Oh, I'm just rhyming like crazy tonight. Alright, so Natty. Oh, they came up right behind him. Oh, no. Ooh, that hole in the ground. The hole came up and ate you. Alright, so now let me check. That was Benny Wall. Hello, Benny. Benny, we should have stayed on with him. But Body got a little bit of damage there. You need to get some gear. Get some gear, Body. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. Looks like Urza went ahead and pushed all the way up into Impala. Dark Esports taking over Puerto Paraiso. We still have the two teams down in Barcelona. They haven't started that fight, but what is happening with the Rest in Peace department and Mad Esports over here? Are they in a fight? Looks like they're over here. Oh, Mad Esports. They are paying attention to what's going on over at the print shop. They know that they've got a team here in the power grid, and the zone is to their east. What is happening? Oh, Lofsy getting found over onto this side. It looks like Dark Esports came right up over here. Vortex, no. Dark Esports taking them down and out. Naomi, I see you. I thought you were the goat. Naomi, you behave yourself. Who is the goat, Naomi? I need to know who that is. Naomi, big fan. Alright, guys, what else is happening? Oh, we got that fight down in Barcelona now, so now let's head on down here. And Beast, PUBG, Green, hello, Beast. Alright, so Equinox 0. Two of them have been knocked. Let me check in on what's going on here. Hitman, get back up on your feet. Zaza! Coming right up in Antho. Zaza trying to get those shots right up and over. Zaza is the last one still standing as he is coming right up and around trying to get his team back up onto their feet. They're going to try to get at least one player picked back up, and look at that. Sorry is coming on down. I hear I hear Molly. I don't know who's got the Molly, but they are both down to one player still standing. So we're gonna try to get him picked back up, and it looks like we're coming up and around trying to get those shots. Sorry, trying to get those jump shots right through that window. And here they come. Sorry is the last one still standing for Equinox. Zero is the Thunder Beast all coming out and around, putting work on the AKM, but all three of them coming up and around. Hitman, putting in some work over here with that Uzi. And look at this, we still have the Impala Islands in play. And ooh, what is happening right on over here? The Gujarat Lions, oh, driving right on through Team Entity. Look at Shub heading back the opposite direction. Well, sometimes the car decides it wants to find out who's hitting me. Yeah, who did that? Alright, so now we do have Team Entity. They're coming up right behind him. It looks like they're going to chase him on down. We got Mr. Flash getting that seat swap. The seat swap by Mr. Flash. And you got one more from the Gujarat Lions. Going to do the seat swap one more time as he is going. He's down to about 5 HP. In the jump up and over that cliff. So now let's see what else is happening. What are you doing over here, Nexus OP and Ace? And so now let's go back to Mr. Flash, because Mr. Flash and Nike right hot on the tail of the Gujarat Lion. OP trying to get on out of there as well, and here they all come right up and on top of them. Got that ridge line right below them coming there. Ooh, to the face. Alright, Team Entity Nexus OP up to 2 eliminations. Nike and Mr. Flash taking out the Gujarat Lions. Alright, what else can we see? Let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there for you guys. You can see that we still have to be announced, guys. They are all way up in that blue. Let me get that a little better on the map for you guys. We still have the Impala Islands. We still have the Impala Islands in play, guys. We've got the Rust in Peace Academy right behind, always on top. Nexus OP, you are coming right up and in onto always on top there, right there on the other side of that ridge line. They are the ones taking the shots at you, and look at that, they are all grouping up. And can you see them, Nexus? Ooh, trying to get those shots over onto the last match. Top fragger Zarin trying to get out of the spray of Nexus OP. Let's see what you are doing. Zarin stopping at the top of the hill, taking those shots, and he is right there inside a zone. So Ollie's on top, makes it into zone, but they do have Team Entity coming up right behind them. Alright, let's go ahead and get this up over here. Let me see if I can get this map a little bit better. It's really irritating me how far over we are. We are all the way to this eastern green happy. It makes my day. Mohammed. Alright, Nexus OP, you are now headed over towards Team Entity. Don't you dare come up under my LAGOPOB. LAG, you've got Team Entity coming right at you. LAG, that is Team Entity right up there. And you've got to be able to hear them coming up along that ridge line. They're going to be right over the top of your head. She does hear them, guys. She hears them in that background. Let's see what they are doing. Oh, you sharks. You naughty sharks. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. It does look like they're paying more attention to always on top, but I think I think Ace can't decide if he wants to check the team down down in those warehouses or chase after always on top. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and head closer into zone. So now let's see what else is happening. Oh, oop, oop, oop. Almost spoke too soon. Yes, they are definitely chasing always on top over here towards that truck stop area. And we got another fight happening right on down here. Let's check in on what is happening. The best and the beast always. So we got Mad Esports right over here with the Fearless Force. So Hawa, you are down to about 10 HP. Heal up, Hawa, and CN getting found by Crazy. No, that was not Crazy. Crazy is on your team. Fragger OP, you better get on out of there because Crazy trying to get those shots over onto you. So we do have, oh, who found you? Viper! Viper from the back. Viper coming right up and in. Viper is the last one still standing for the Fearless Four. And we still have Mad Esports up along that ridgeline. So Hawa, son, chill in the Hawa. What a shot out that window by Viper. OG20. And now, so he's coming up and along this wall. It is a 1v1 between Viper and the Noob. Mad Noob, look at this. All four of them from Mad Esports getting an elimination. So now, let's see what's happening with Alpha 4 Legend. We got two of them taken down. Bones has been taken down. So we got Pewdie 1Y and Pewdie 2Y over here trying to get those shots across onto Nexus OP. One more time on my screen. And look at this. We got Tai Chi over here as well. Tai Chi, you are headed right for Nexus OP. Abort. Reroute. Nexus OP is right in front of you, Taichi. Oh, Nexus OP does see you. But Taichi, no, that's not a place. Stop. Don't stop there. Oop. Alright, there you go, Taichi. Nice and tucked in, like. Alright, what else is going on? Nexus OP taking those shots. What is happening with almost there down here? You got, oh, you're in a fight with the Infinity Reapers. So now we are down to just a duo. 4, almost there. Oh, Nehan, you got a nade. Wiz got that nade. He sees your little feet in there. So Nehan trying to stay on out of that. And 90 is down and out. Nehan is the last one still standing over here. And Nehan on fire! So, the Infinity Reapers taken down and out by almost there. But almost there. Now only a duo coming into these later stages. What else is happening? Oh, to be announced coming into the zone, and even the zone is afraid of to be announced and went all the way across to the other side. We're now coming into the truck stop area. Cielo, OP, CLOOP. So now we got Mad Esports in a fight with come on, click, thank you. Mad Esports over here in a fight with Alpha 4 Legend. Two of them have been knocked by and I'm saying everything wrong, but look at that Pewdie. One of the Pewdies in Revolution. Bones coming right up and got Pewdie 2Y coming up and over this bridge line in that fight with Noob. Oh. Now we got the Thunder Beast, Zaza coming up right along the southern edge, trying to get into some of this third-party team entity right over here. Also in a fight with the Insidious bots, but they're gonna have to pay attention to their back because we do have to be announced still chasing the zone. The zone just tries to stay away from to be announced. They're just making them run for it today. They are making them work. Alright, what is going on? Mr. Nexus OP up to 4 eliminations. Ace OP up to 2. Nike. Alright, so where are the insidious bots? Let me check in on Wanted and Tops. The bots with Tops. I'm just such a poet tonight. Man, I gotta get my rap career started. We still have 8 teams in this. I'm going to go ahead and put that map screen up there so you guys can check in on your teams. You can see that almost there is coming up and into this... into the southwest side, which there are really no one over here. They can take over all these mountains. A really nice place to come on in, but Claus has to come in. Oh, Claus, I'm so sorry. Where is G-Muck? G-Muck coming right up and over, and Claus did Nexus OP. No, Dark Esports finishing off Claus. Dark Esports found him, and now here comes 2B announced coming right up and in. Jima coming right up and in on top of Dark Esports right above him. Let me check in on Naomi. Naomi, big fan, Naomi. G-Muck is right there in front of you, trying to get those shots, and Naomi trying to get those shots right over onto G-Muck, but G-Muck finds Naomi. We got King right up and across the street trying to cover for his team, and I think they're going to be able to keep his team picked back up. But now let's go back down and find out what is going on with Ace OP and Nike, the last two still standing for Entity. They're right there with the insidious bots. The insidious bots coming right up and over into that truck stop area. Not having to move the entire match. Coming right up and in on top of them. So there goes Nike. We're down to Ace OP. Ace OP is coming right up and in on the Wanted in our zone. Leaves the truck stop Alpha 4 Legend right there in that center zone area. We got the Thunder Beast over in the southeast. We got almost there southwest. Underrated coming in from the north. Woo! Ace OP in that 1v with Wanted. They're putting in some work with that S12K, but he is right here next to Dark Esports. Dark Esports right over here with him, and Dark Esports are collecting some numbers. They're up to 10 eliminations already. So, alright, we're going to use that smoke grenade launcher. Get them up and over. So now let's see what else is happening. We got Dark Esports. It looks like they went ahead and headed on over towards zone because we are in stage fight. It is going to start hurting, so we got to make sure that we get him up and over. So now we got the GOAT up to 3 eliminations. We got Naomi up to 3 eliminations. Hello, Naomi Kapapa. What a name, Naomi. Naomi Kapapa. Kapapa. I feel like I'm Italian. Italian. Oh, which way you going? Starry. I see you, Starry. Starry right on over here trying to get those shots down onto almost there. And the gorgeous LAGOP also paying attention to where almost there, coming right up and in. Dark Esports is in the fight over here with the Thunder Beast. The Thunder Beast. And let's check in on the Thunder Beast, see what's going on. The Hitman, no, the Hitman. Zaza! Zaza's gonna be able to pick up the Hitman. Look at this! Hitman has no help whatsoever. That Molly just missing him. A beer coming right up and over. And we are getting some shots from Underrated over onto Dark Esports. And Dark Esports taking out Frosty! Frosty with the nerves of steel finding Alpha 4 Legend Pewdie #1. So Pewdie #1Y. So look at this though. Pewdie 2Y up to 5 eliminations. He's the last one still standing for Alpha 4 Legend. Is all 4 of these teams are right here on the edge of zone. It looks like Starry is now pushing right up and in on top of almost there over there. Thunder Beast, they came right up and in onto Alpha 4 Legend. Pewdie Y2. 2Y, Y2K, Y2W. So he's trying to get on out of there. Look at this, and we still have the Thunder Beast over here, almost there. Pewdie 2Y coming up onto the almost there. Let's check in on what's happening over here. Wolf at the top of this hill ridge. Let's see what's going on. Oh, one of them from underrated has been knocked. Let's see if we can get some sky view of what is happening over here. Let me go ahead and scroll on up and out, give you guys an idea what is happening. Looks like most of underrated still uphill. They do kind of, Starry is in zone. The rest of them over here, they are not in zone. So we're just going to kind of pay attention to what is happening over here. Thunder Beast on this nice hill, on this nice ridge, but we got Starry right there. I think you guys can see most of your teams from the top right there. I think that looks good, guys. Alright, we got Wolf coming right up and in. Let's go and check in on Starry, see what Starry is doing. We still have, oh, I'm sorry, Starry. I'm sorry. Let me see what the Frosty up to 4 eliminations, still trying to find almost there is still right down there. So now let's see what LG oh no, LG, she was probably saying get in the car. Alright, so Wolf coming up. Wolf is the last one still standing for almost there. He does have underrated coming right up and over the top of him, and we still have Pewdie 2Y right down in that gray, trying to hold off. Look at this, Wolf. Oh, you're gonna have your back to Pewdie 2Y. Wolf, you know that he is there now. Here comes Pewdie 2Y coming right up and out of that. So Pewdie 2Y again. So let's get a beer over here and see if we can. Oh, I couldn't get over fast enough. You guys finished this match too fast. Thunder Beast coming in first with 13 eliminations. Thunder Beast coming in second. We've got Alpha 4 Legend with 10 elimination. Pewdie 2Y with 6 of those eliminations. We also have Thunder Beast, a beer with 6 eliminations. Should be interesting to see who the top fragger is. Almost there, coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out, it is Alpha 4 Legend Pewdie 2Y. 6 eliminations, 819 damage. We'll be jumping with Alpha 4 Legend when we come right back for our Rondo map. Make sure you get your shout out over to the Unholy Discord server. Got to take a screenshot of your comment green in the chat and get your screenshot over there so that we can get your name on the wheel of name for tonight's UC giveaway. Be right back. It's coming in from the blue. They're the only team that I don't see where that is. So let's get back over to Team Fate. Oh, we got almost there in a fight now. So Here is Team Fate. They're still doing all right, but they do have Straight Out Nepal not too far away from them. And let's see what else is happening. And we do have got that smoke grenade launcher working. Let's see. I did see another fight almost there, and I'm not sure where almost there are. Oh, they are always on top. Always on top over here. What is going on with you right here? Trying to get those shots up on the Team 9 to be announced. To be announced. Coming right up and in. Let's see what's going on. Valak has been found. Claws up to 2 eliminations. And our last, and here comes the judge. Guys, that is driving me nuts. He's got a turtle on his back and everything, but I have no idea where I got that from. I rarely know where I get half the stuff from that comes out of my mouth, but here comes the judge. Let me see what Always on Top is doing. Alright. Let me find them again. They were right on over here somewhere. Let's see. Where'd they go? 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 Always on top. Always on top. Am I blind? I must be blind. I don't see. Oh, nope. Was that them that they were just in a fight with? Yeah, I think that. I don't think you want to see what they're doing, Spidey. I don't think so. That's what I told you guys. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. I have no brain. Let's check in on Thunder Beast over here. Always on top. Let's see. What team is that today? Team 18. Did we lose them too? To be announced. I feel like that's the team we just watched. Always on top. Let's see. Team 18. Oh, we got one remaining player. There you go. We were on him down below. There you go, Spidey. Always on top. Down to just a solo. So to be announced up here by the Oasis. The beautiful Oasis. Alright. They're going to have to come down off those hills. And so let's head back on over to Team Fate. Zombie. Who is the best team in NA? Ooh, that's hard. That's really, really hard to choose from. Are you talking about gun skills, game skills, team synergy? There's just too many things that we can judge that on. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. Let me go ahead and zoom on in on this for you guys. There you go. And then it would just be my opinion, so it's not necessarily right. In this lobby alone, we have 2 PMSL teams, so and the rest of these teams are still working them pretty good, giving them some definite challenges. So like to be announced right here, Claus, Valak, these guys have been in PMSL at least 2 to 3 times. Valak several times. Blaze, a very, very good fragger. And we got Straight Out of Nepal. Straight Out of Nepal also went to PMSL. So those are only 2 teams in this lobby. So it's not really a fair question to ask or to answer, because each of these teams have extreme strength, even at the cash scrim levels. So Team Fate right on top of almost there, right down in there. Let's see what's going on with almost there. We are going to be able to get Bear picked back up. 11 coming right up and in, right below Team Fate. So look in the mini map right above you. To be announced is coming right up and over that ridgeline by To be announced. Dark Esports coming in, trying to push their way into the zone right next to Space Esports, right in front of almost there, that are able in this compound to try to gatekeep coming up this hill. So let's see what the, oh boy, Oh boy, trying to get those shots over on the Claws. As I said, Claus, one of our teams in at PMSL, down in Brazil. Klaus has been down in Brazil more than once. So answering that question is way too hard for me to answer. Sorry I can't answer, Maggie, but there's just way too many variables to talk about here. So let's see what's going on at the top. We got the Big Daddy. Big Daddy trying to get those sight lines. Look at this. We got the fight over here with the Thunder Beast. Hitman, you are right under. You're getting surrounded over here by 2B, and now it's Hitman trying to get on out of there and put your gun in your hand. Ooh, I hate that when you get out of the car. That glitch is so annoying. You get out of that car and all you're doing is throwing hands. You want a box? Let's box. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. We are down to the top 11 teams. We are in the stage of anarchy. We have 11 teams remaining. We will have 4 teams in a matter of seconds. Don't blink, guys, because these teams are pushing uphill, trying to get towards Team Fate. Team Fate still in the zone at the top of this hill. Ex-prisoners over on the other side. Gucci, I see Gucci, and he's got the judge. Judgment Day is coming. Blaze also on that other side, but Blaze is trying to hold off Alpha 4 Legend coming in right behind him. And now he's going to go ahead and group on up with his team, and you can see that not too far behind. Oh, he's coming up and around over towards Team Fate. The Big Daddies right on over here. Let's check in. Oh, what is happening for Space? Yeah, just got that animation going on. So now we're back over here with Team Fate. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims and UC giveaway. Shout out to Unholy, but are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, always on top, 33, Thunder Beast, catching up with 27, underrated at 18. There are your scores. You can see that we are stacking them on in there. We are still missing Signed to God, but the rest of the teams are in here. Shoo shoo. I see you got in here. Let's go, guys. All right, so it looks like we're getting ready to start. I think they push start. I think that's what I just saw. So as soon as we get rolling, we will be headed on into a rondo, and I'll do my best to keep up with these teams. But I have given up trying to remember where the teams are. It's impossible. This time we are jumping with Alpha 4 Legend Beauty Y2. 6 eliminations, 819 damage. So let's get on into our beautiful rondo match. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Alright, look at all the green in the chat. I like it, guys. I like it. Get those screenshots over to the Unholy Discord server. Get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. Alright, let's go. Let's find Alpha 4 Legend Beauty Y2 and Beauty Y2. There we go. Beauty Y2 over here. I don't know why they gotta make my life so difficult, but there they are. Green with the hearts. There we go. I like it, guys. I like it a lot. Our last match top fragger on the screen. Shout out to Unholy for the UC giveaway, LAGOP, and the rest of the staff over there. Great server, great staff. Make sure you stick around. They have movie nights. They have fun nights. Lots of fun for everyone. Alright, let's get that map screen up there. Let's check in on where our flight path is. Will it be a solo? No! We got the double flight path. We're coming in from that northwest corner and dumping off onto Jadina City. Then we've got a central eastern over by Mehran, dumping off right on into Renjing. So there are your flight paths. We are not too far away from that Neox factory, but as most of you know, we got a lot of teams that love that temple drop. So the temples are just crazy. But look at this, Alpha 4 Legend. Hello, Revolution Bones. Long time no see. It looks like you got a cluster of people coming down with you as you are headed. Where are you guys headed? Oh, the race, or the stadium. The race stadium. Alright, so what is going on over here? You got Equinox 0 with you. Beauty number 2, you were the last match top fragger. Can you find a gun this match? Can you? I hate that when the guns don't render in on time. Oh, it's so frustrating. Our first zone is pretty central, but look at this right over here at the Neox factory. Woo! We got the insidious bots over here. Let me see if I can figure out how many teams are over here. We have Thunder Beast, Dark Esports, Fearless 4, always on top. The first match, top fragger. Let's see what he is doing over here. The Rest in Peace Academy, Urza Esports. We've got the Golden Eagles and a Carito. I see you and the insidious bots over here. Let me check in on Carito. Hello, Carito. What are you doing? He is jumping around with that DP. Look at him trying to stay out of that. Trying to stay out of the hole on the top of the roof. Let's go. Let's check in on another team. Let's check in on Zayn. Zayn holding down the 5-stack. Stairs is here comes, I think Dark Esports is coming up behind him. Let me see. Oh, King, I just saw that from both sides. Zayn out of ammo for his Uzi. He doesn't have a helmet, he doesn't have a vest, and he's got Dark Esports over here. Look at that, he finds Zayn from across the way. And now he is just hurting for ammo. He's like, give me some ammo. Here comes Shu Young. Shu Young on the outside of that wall. Let me check in on the Shu Young. Shu Young doing much better. Much better off. He's got armor. He's got ammo. He has got it all. So he's got those footsteps right on him, but he doesn't realize that Zayn does not have, might not have ammo, but I see some nades in his future. Let me get on over and check in on what is going on with Pewdie Y2. Oh, look at that, 0 skill. Oh, sorry, 0 skill. I didn't mean to get that for you, but there it is. Oh, Entity! Team Entity are coming up over here at the stadium. Where's Team Entity? Nike, SOP, who just got you? Oh, Beauty Y number 2. Beauty Y number 2 is up to 3 eliminations. He's got the stadium down. Shu Young up to 2 eliminations over onto this side. He is coming right up and through as well. So now, let's get on over and see what's going on with, let's see what is happening with Mr. Flash. Let me put this on a side-by-side, give you guys some idea what is happening in both of these screens. And we got Shu Young. Shu just getting out of that. Now he's on top coming up. On that jump shot, Shu Young trying to get those shots over onto. Shu Young and always on top, Zarin and now dead player coming right up in Alpha. On that backside, and here they come. Shu Young up to 3 eliminations. 4 eliminations. 4 eliminations, and they were all on always on top. Alright, what else is going on? Shoo Shoo. You guys know I love me some Shoo Shoo. Alright, Fragger. What are you doing over here? Hello, Fragger. OP. Hello, hello. Alright, let's see what else is happening. Let's go back over to Shoo Shoo for just a minute. And I think Team Entity up to 6 eliminations. The Golden Eagles up to 6 eliminations as well. And let's head on over to another fight going on. Where are these fights happening? Let's go on down and see what is happening over at the temples now. We got the Insidious bots over here with Mad Esports. Oop, oop, oop. Kyra, keep your head down. They've got your number. They got your number. Alright, Shoo Shoo trying to get that recall off. I think he's got 2 of them, Carito and oh, get on down. No, let's see what's going on with Wanted. Oh, Wanted is the last one still standing. Oh, and the Insidious bots taken right on out of there. Let's see what Mad Noob is doing. Noob's gonna be able to get that pick back up, but Shu Young over here's got let's see what, oh shoot, come back. Let's see what's going on with the Dominican Peppy. Hello, Poppy. Oh, they're over here waiting for the EMP. Oh, look at that! He finds Twisted. Shu Young getting ready to push up those steps to get up onto that roof. As the Dominican Peppy coming right up and over Shu. Oh, Shu! Oh, he almost got him with that nade. Oh, he's coming right up and in, trying to get those shots, and he does connect. And now there's another one. Oh, look at that. So, Golden Eagles, Fragger, he just heard you on that backside. Fragger's trying to stay out of this, throwing those nades right up and over onto the Dominican Pep and gets him down just a little bit. And Shu Young, hot. Hello, Spidey, always on top. Let me find always on top. Let me check in on what is happening over there. And I did not click. Let's see. I don't know. I see a fight over there. Oh, Shu, who found you? Rage bait. One of them over there from Rage Bait. What are all these Rage Bait players doing? Rage Bait over here playing for the Chosen. So Rage Bait, all 4 of them from Rage Bait in this fight. We got Rage Bait versus Rage Bait. Look at this. Bob coming right up and in is able to get Let me see if I can find ours on top. We still have the fight over here between. Oh, it looks like Rex gonna go ahead and take that. Where is ours on top? Always on top. I cannot keep up with where everyone is, Spidey. I'm really sorry about that. I give up trying to figure out where everyone is. I really do. Whoops. There we go. Always on top. Let's see. Team 13. Let me do it the easy way. Oh! Always on top, Spidey. I'm so sorry they're headed over to Erangel. No Mercy. Big fan, No Mercy. Big fan. Let's get on over here to Bear. Oh, Tire Squish by Entity. Nexus OP, but now the Gujarat Lions are right behind. Look at this. Mr. Flash up to 4 eliminations. We'll stick with him for just a minute. And it looks like the stadium is cleared out over here, so let's get on over to where's the next fight. I feel like Thunder Beast is over here gonna get ready to get into a fight. So we do have Thunder Beast right here with, I think that was Equinox Zero. Yeah, Equinox Zero right behind him. It doesn't look like they're pushing on in just yet, so pay attention to that. Let me go ahead and put the map screen back up there for you guys, give you an idea of what is going on. I tried to give you guys as much screen time as I could. I don't know how to do Rondo. There's so many fights constantly going on. Let's go on over to Team Control Star Tai Chi. Let me get Tai Chi up there. That is not Tai Chi. Let me get Tai Chi up here. Give him a couple of minutes because I always say his name wrong. You'd think it'd be easy, but nah. Nah. Not with my mouth. Alright, so 6666 was able to find one. Hello, Star. Big fan. Team Control Star. Now, it looks like they're going to push right up and over onto the Gujarat Lions. You can see that we are headed to that western edge of Jadina City. I'm not sure if your teams are still in here because we still have 17 teams in this. So let's see what's going on with that Dominican Pepe. Oh, Star, no, Shu Young, Shu Young. Again, just checking his window. What is that song about the window? I can't think of the window song. Anyway, it's not like I know how to know the words to anything. Even if I knew the words, I'd just get a copyrighted again. Alright, so let's go. Let's get on into this match and find out what else is happening. We got the Chosen going over towards the Jadina side. Nehan, uh-oh, you're headed right on over towards almost there. We got Wiz right in front of you going the other way. Nehan, did you see him? Did you? Nehan, watch those trees. Alright, you do have almost there, all right there in front of you. You got 11 straight across from you. 11, we know that he's going to be paying attention to what's happening. What you doing, 11? You know that Nehan's coming your way. Look at you watching Wiz up on that. He's got the sight lines all the way around. Look at this balcony sight line. I like it. Alright, so Nehan. Ooh, he's paying attention to you. 11 be watching you. Yep. We knew that. Alright, so 11 is over here by himself, though. 11 does need to get over closer to his team. He does have Wolf knocked in his team, and there he goes. We are headed over towards that temple area, just to the east of the temples, and we got all this chaos. Look at all these teams trying to come on in, but all these teams are just running into each other. So now we got Team Control Star right over here with Shu Young. Oh, Shu. 666 gets found, and now Yushen coming right up and over. Yushen, was that a seat swap? I missed it over here, but we do have the Dominican Pepe right on over here, trying to get those shots right up and over, trying to keep them off of Shu Young. Oh, 66666, making sure that Shu Young does not get to live through that. Alright, guys, let me go ahead and scroll this on in there. Finally coming into this zone. We are in stage 4. The zone is going to start hurting. They got to move to zone. They got to get out of this fight and head on to that zone area. Dominican is the last one still standing against Team Control Star. Trying to get those nades, trying to get those mollies up and over. Smog versus Hakim. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. The Infinity Reapers going out to the Fearless 4. We still have 17 teams in this, so we still have them over at the recall centers, but we are running out of time for recalls. You can watch this counter just keep right on going down. So now the Dominican Pepe does have to get over to zone because the Team Control Star has decided to come on and let me go over and check in on what is happening with 2B announced. They're coming right up and in onto almost there, and we still have not gotten these teams an elimination just yet. Oh, Wolfie Salty can see you so perfectly out there. And oh, who is that on the other side? Is Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast has been knocked. Let's see what's going on. We lost G-Muck in the rotation. Look at all these cans. Oh, he's getting... Oh, the divot makers. So now we got a new way to make divots. And look at this. To be announced in center zone. While we watch this for just a second, I'm going to scroll it on in just a little bit so you guys can get a little better idea to see if your teams are still in this, because we have suddenly gone down to 13 teams. And here comes the emergency cover flares. The Doritos from the sky. Ooh, they are set up. They are fortified. Let me check in on what is... Oh, 11. 11. Stand back up, Wolf. Let 11 die first. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. We got a couple of fights going on over here. Mad Esports. Oh, maybe that. And Mad Esports. Thunder Beast, a beer. A beer, what are you doing over here? Beer! Beer. Finishing off Mad Esports right on over here. We are down to the top 12 teams. But a beer does have all these crates. And Equinox Zero right there paying attention to what's going on. There goes Team Control Star. Right over here to the Gujarat Lions. The Lions are now up to 8 eliminations. We did lose Shub. So, Sherb, I'm not sure what is going on over here with Equinox. Demotivation. The motivation coming right up, right here with almost there. He's got almost there in the crates office. Oh, we got Wiz and 11. Close that door, close. Oh, that door. He was ready with that. And here comes the judge onto the Fearless 4. Look at that. Right in through. He had that nade set up and ready. Is almost there. Still trying to get those shots onto the motivation. The motivation down to 1 HP. And here they come right up and in. The motivation down to 2 HP. So now, let's see. A beer. Oh, a beer gets found. And I think that was by Exceed over here. And now we're switching all the way up to underrated. Underrated. We lost Starry, but we still have them there down right below. Where? Look at this. We still have the fortification just on the edge of the zone. And we got all these teams coming up from the south. So look at that south side. South side coming right up and in. Let's see if we can see what is happening. It looks like underrated throwing the emergency Doritos from the sky. And we still got the fight going on in that back. Let me see if I can find my mouse. Get on over there. Equinox Zero still over here. Oh, my mutant grape. No, Lopsy is the last one still standing. Oh, the neighbor Lopsy. So now we still have underrated. We still have to be announced. And then we have 3 teams pushing up and in onto to be announced. 2 teams coming in onto to be announced. We've got Urza Esports and Exceed. We should have one more over here, guys. I am missing one of these teams. That is 3, 4. Where's the 5th? Oh, Fragger! Fragger trying to come on in as Schmog. Schmog was able to find him. So now, let me just go ahead and pay attention to the top of that. Let me scroll on in just a little bit more because our zone's getting ready to close. We still have underrated on one side and to be announced on the other. And the zone goes to underrated. All these teams, they have to come right up and over. And look at that. We still have Urza to be announced and Exceed on the other side of the street. Let me show you. Let me put that iPad up there, give you a better idea. Look at that. They are all across the street, and you can see in the mini map right up here, the street is no longer in it, so all these teams have to push into the gorgeous Elite GOP. So who's the top fragger? Let's go over and check in on what Lofsy is doing. What you gonna do? How you gonna get across there, Lofsy? Salty finding Schmog, the dragon. No more dragons. So now we are down to the top 3 teams, and now there goes Salty going up and across the street over towards. Let's check in on Frosty over here. Frosty just got knocked. LEG trying to take those shots. And now we're down to underrated Zeus. Almost. Hello, Genie. So now, let's see what's happening. We are down to just a duo. Let's check in on Lopsy. There goes Lopsy. And let's see what's going on. His Claws is coming right up in and across the way. Claws coming right up in onto Zeus. And we are down to... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. To be announced. Now, don't forget they came into those final zones with 0 eliminations and went all the way up to 12 eliminations, 10 placements, 22 total points for this one match. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hot. Underrated coming in second, and Urza Esports coming in third with 11 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 and 20. Going all out. The Golden Eagles, Shu Young. 6 eliminations, 1,119 damage. He was fragging. Let's give him some screen time love when we come right back, guys. Get your screenshots of green over to the Unholy Discord server so you can get your name on the wheel of names. I don't know when they're going to be shutting it down, but it's going to be soon. Woo! Zaza Noob with $1.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will be right back. One more time, they are up to 7 eliminations. There you have it, and let's try to see if we can get on back on over here with the Infinity Reapers. Road to Death coming right up in onto the Infinity Reapers. Nighty does get taken down and out. Nehan's gonna be able to get Yosh picked back up. So now Nehan still has to go uphill, but Nehan has to go through the Fearless 4 and Team Fate. He's got all these teams right up in on top of him. Let's check in on the Fearless 4 right at the top. We got Fragger. He's just chilling in that air conditioning, looking cool in his car. Here comes, oh, is he decided which way he wants to go? He's not sure he wants to go forward, that's for sure. Here we go. The ex-prisoners also trying to push right up and in. They've got to come across this wide open space. To be announced on one side. Almost there on the other side. Mercy trying to get those sight lines over on the Claws. Claws right over here. Keeping an eye, but Claws is the sole survivor for to be announced. He is right on this ridge out of zone. So he's got to move up and in. Go ahead and try to get those shots. Look at that. He does get the shot over. He gets two of them knocked, but oh, Gucci from the top of the hill is able to find him. So now Cha-Cha, wow, wants to get some of those eliminations, and look at that, there they go out to the blaze zone. Team Fate up to 8 eliminations. We're down to the top 5 teams, and we are still going uphill in this zone. Let's see if I can get you a bird's eye view of what is happening. You can see that Team Fate is no longer in zone, but they're the fearless for the ex-prisoners. We're down to the top 5 teams. We have the Infinity Reapers and almost there. Still trying to come uphill. Let me see if I can get you guys a better idea. And where did Nehan go? Oh, I'm sorry, Nehan. I'm sorry. Bear with that nasty nade over on the Nehan. So now let me go ahead and put that iPad up there so you guys can see the 3D layer of what is happening with your teams. You got Team Fate, and they're pushing into the ex-prisoners. The ex-prisoners are in zone. They've got the Fearless 4 and almost there. They're all right on the top of this hilltop, guys, trying to get into zone. And you can see that they are not having an easy time coming right up and in. We are back on Cha-Cha. Wow, let me check in on Bear. Bear over here for almost there. What the heck was that? Oh, it was a ghost. I look up and we had a ghost coming right at us, guys. So now, Fearless 4 right above Bear. Bear trying to get those shots over on the Fragger. Oh, Fragger. Fragger right on down on top of them. And now we are down to the top 2 teams. We have look at this. He is a solo over here. Let's see what's gonna happen. Can I get it up on here just in time to see him going out? The ex-prisoners. Alright, coming in first, the keeping me hopping tonight. You guys, anybody doing anything fun for this mid-January weekend coming up? Getting another snowstorm here. Yay. Yay. Just what I wanted. More snowstorms. Alright, we're coming in from just west of Joughton, going all the way across the top, the north, from the west to the northeast, and dumping off just to the southwest of Maytown. So there's your flight path. Look at all the zombies in the chat. Zombie. Alright, guys, let's go. I do like this plane. I do like it. I like how colorful it is. It's nice. Let's see what's happening. We do have a team already headed off. And the Fearless 4 jumping on off. Let's see what else is going on. So far, nobody's really jumping on top of each other. These teams finding their places now that we're starting to get into the rondo routine. So it looks like to be announced are off with the solo from Space Esports. Hopefully that solo doesn't land on to be announced, because he's got to judge. The judge be there. He's gonna be judging you. And it does look like our last match, Top Fragger coming right on down in here with Road to Death. So let's get him up on the screen, give him some screen time love while this very early fight goes off. Bear trying to get some of the... Oh, he found himself a UMP, a level 1 vest, level 1 helmet. Not the greatest for a hot drop, but we are already in a fight. Ninja getting an early elimination over onto one of the pews from Alpha 4 Legend. And our first zone does pop, and we're coming down to the southwest edge. All these teams that went to the northwest do have to rotate on in. And look at this. We got Ronin Pew Pew. So we've got the pews and the pew pew. And it looks like Bear trying to get those shots through the smoke. Does not connect any of them with that damage. Always on top in a fight with Space Esports. Ex-prisoners in a fight with the ex-prisoners as well. This is probably at one of the hot drop locations like the Neox Factory. So let's see what's happening over at the Neox Factory. We know that there's always a lot of chaos over here. And yes, we do. We got 4 Ronins. Pew Pew right on top of, always on top of the ex-prisoners and Team Entity. Plus straight out of Nepal. There you go. We'll keep that right up. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, always on top, 36 total points. Thunder Beast, 33. To be announced with 31. 5 points. 5 points between first and third. Chat, tell me, who do you think's gonna win this last match? Will always on top stay on top? They dominated that first Erangel match tonight. To be announced, coming up these ladders strong with that winner chicken dinner, that last match. So who knows? And Thunder Beast absolutely sticking right on in there with a winner chicken dinner and their consistency. So what do you guys think? Will it be always on top with that crazy first winner chicken dinner? Will they do it again in Erangel? Thunder Beast staying consistent all 3 maps. Will they be consistent and take the lead on this last map? Or to be announced, coming up strong, waking up these scrims. Ooh, we will find out very soon. We are on a hard start. We still do not have Team 12 signed to God. So, Shu Young, Shoo, I'm supposed to jump with you. You get your butt in this match. It worked last time. Let's see if it happens again. We just don't know. If not, then we'll find somebody else to jump with. Because Shu Young, yep, I did not forget the last match top fragger. Alright, they're starting. Let's go. Let's head into tonight's final match. If you guys don't have your green screenshots in there yet, hurry, because they might be closing it down soon, and I want to get all of your names on that wheel of names tonight. And I don't think Shushu made it into the match, guys, so we're gonna have to pick a different fragger. Who should we pick if it's not Shushu? Alright, let's see. Team 20. Nope, we missed him. Shu Young. Alright, we're going to jump with L-E-G-O-P. We have to jump with the L-E-G-O-P. Hello, gorgeous. Shout out to Unholy for tonight's Thursday night cash scrims and the UC giveaway. Look at her, just looking at everyone. Hello, Starry. Wave, Starry, wave. Wave, give me some waves. I need some waves. Move it, move it. I like How does that song go? I like to see you move it, move it. I don't know. Something like that. If not, well, those are my words. Alright, guys, here we go. The last flight path of tonight. We're coming in from that south side of the quarry, going up and over the Gaka area, ruins right along Mount Everest to the east of it, and going over the top of Severny into the water. What do you mean, psych, L-E-G? L-E-G-O-P. Well, I got you on screen. No psych for you. Para 6'4". Are you I have a in here. I had a I think he was over in that Golden Eagles NA. Oh, L-E-G, I'm your biggest fan. I am your biggest fan, L-E-G-O-B-O-B. Oh, thank you for the $10 super chat, L-E-G. I love you so much. Thank you, L-E-G-O-B. Whoops. Oh, let me type, guys. I'm busy. I got things to do. Oh, we are going to military base for tonight's final match. All these teams are going to have to come on down and in. So let's see where LAG is going. She is over here by Rozhok. Ooh, East Roz area. They're going to be doing just fine. Let's head on over to Pochinki because we see that Urza Esports already in a fight. Fight. And then we got another fight going on down here. So what is going on with the Chosen? Let's get the Chosen right up in on here. Body, who are you in a fight with over here? You've got Dark Esports and Exceed over here. Let me see what Steezy is doing. Schmog, I see you over there. Let's see what Schmog is doing. Schmog getting pulled up on by Dark Esports. And Urza Esports still over here in a fight with Revolution Bones. The last one still standing. Here they come right up in front of you. Ooh, Bones finding Zeus. And now he's trying to get out of there. So now Dark Esports up to 3 eliminations. He is going to have to get the gold pick back up. Revolution Bones over here. And Pachinki gets found. Lassie! Hello, my mutant grape. Alright, what else is going on? Let's go on over to the Insidious bots. We are over here in the school area now. We do have, let's see who is over here with the Insidious bots. We have 4 teams. We even have unrated Zeus over here. Who is that? The Terror for always on top. Let me check in on Zarin. Zarin was the top fragger of that first match. Oh, Wanted might be able to see you, Zarin. We still have almost there in a fight as well. Where is that fight going on? That is right on over here. Let's see. Oh, I missed it. So, oh, I can't catch him. Let me get on over there. Star, you're the last one still standing. Against almost there. So we are really quiet over here at the apartments. So let's see what is happening. Drippy. What a name. Drippy Sahil right over here with Mad Esports trying to hold down Mad Esports. We still have 3 teams over here. So we got Mad Esports, Insidious bots, and almost there. Zarin hasn't done a whole lot of movement going on. Oh, he's gonna be dancing. Alright, we still have Star right over here. Star is the last one still standing. As here they come. Up and around. He's trying to get the shots right on through. Oh, Star. Ooh, 11 delivering that 12 gauge sandwich. And let's go on up now to the Gujarat Lions up here in Subverting with the Fearless 4. Hello, Fragger OP Hawa. Where are you, Hawa? How are you doing, psych? Alright, what? Ooh, the Terror. Terror going right on through. Mad Noob. Noob. What you doing over here? You got those angles, don't you? Trying to get those angles straight in and across. And so now we still have the fights over here. On your left, you have the fights over at the school. On your right, we are up in Severny. So we have fights still going up everywhere. I am doing my best to catch these fights. You guys already know that stage 5 is usually the last zone in the Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. I knew people wouldn't believe me. LEGOP. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. It looks like Always on Top. We're starting to pull right up in the end. Noob! Again with those shots over onto Zarin. Zarin was the first match top fragger, and he gets that knock, and he's going to be able to pick Lee back up. But it looked like Always on Top. We're coming right up and over onto the Insidious bot, Drippy Sail. I still have a fun. I still laugh at that name. Alright, Drippy's not moving all that much. Now let's see what else is going on. Fragger. It is hot by you. Somebody turn that heat up. Sail trying to get those shots, and Always on Top just pushing their way right on in, and now they still have. Ooh, Noob's got a nade for you, and the Noob gets one nade right on over. So now let me see. We also have a fight going on right on over here at this. Oh, Isham. Now, rest in peace department over on the bridge, the West Bridge. Just absolute chaos. And then we got the last fight. Lee trying to get him picked back up. Let me go ahead. Oh no. Let me show you the map, guys. I tried as hard as I could to get as many of these fights as I could, but where are you? Teams are. You let me know if you got a team in here. We also have this fight right on over here. Twisted is the last one still standing right across the way from Entity. Team Entity trying to push right up and in onto the RIPD Academy. Twisted going down to Mr. Flash. Oh, we lost Ace OP. But we should be able to pick up Nike, and we're back up to 3-4 Team Entity. And we still have all these teams. We got the fight still going on over in Pomorsk. Show Always on Top. We were just there. Mambara. Where we were. So let's see. Always on Top are still over at the school, but we've got the Thunder Beast not too far away from them. So here is Always on Top. They are up to 6 elimination, Mambara. 6 eliminations. Son needs to hurry up and get some first aid, guys. He's got 16 bandages, and he needs to start using some of those. But let's see what else is going on. We still have the Fearless 4 way up in Severny. We've got the Equinox 0 coming down from Kameshki. Dark Esports. Oh, they finished off the team over here. They're up to 5 eliminations. Alright, so they need to get on in and across, and we still have the Chaos over here at the West Bridge. We got Urza right over here with almost there. So now here comes the fight. Almost there, trying to wrap up and around. Ooh, Lofty coming right on into Wiz. Where's my mutant grape? It's funny how much my screen just goes right on over to him. I didn't have to do anything. Vortex up to 4 eliminations. Vortex. Jeez. Alright, so Urza down to 2 players, 8 eliminations, but they've got Thunder Beast coming at them, got Always on Top coming at them, Dark Esports, they got all these teams coming at them, so Always on Top does have a lot of chaos coming their way. We've got all of 2B announced over here on this Nova Crates area, and Equinox may come down this East Bridge and land right into 2B announced lap. It's very possible. Fearless 4 coming on in. And here comes now the team right up and in on top of Urza. Always on top. Always on top. Taking those shots, but we do have, let's see, Zayn right across the way. Still trying to get those shots. Zayn gets taken down. So now there goes. Oh, Always on Top. Always on Top. Taking over this West Bridge. But we do have Dark Esports not too far off. And we also have Thunder Beast coming this way. As Always on Top are going to end up right over here with Team Entity. You can see Nike now right at the end of this, and we've got the bridge camp by Nike. Where is he gonna pop up? Nexus OP right behind him. Look at Zara, and Zara noticed him right there, and Zara, no, don't run into that tree. And let's check in on Nexus OP coming right up and over, trying to get those sprays. And Always on Top and hopping right on back into that portion. Doing that seat swap. Has that DBS out and ready. Trying to get those knocks onto Always on Top. He gets one of them, but he gets knocked. And so now we got Mr. Flash across the way. Mr. Flash, I think you were supposed to be covering Nexus OB. Did you see the way Nexus turned around and looked at him? He's like, dude. You know it. You guys know it as well as I do. Alright, so now here comes Mikey! We got to see that seat swap when he came right up and over the top of that hill. Nexus OP, I'm sorry about that. So now, let's see what else is going on. And we are down to the top 8 teams. We have most of these players over here. Let's see what is going on over here with the Infinity Reapers coming up onto Dark Esports. We have all 3 of them from, ooh, Nehan. He knows where you are. And Goat. What are you going to do over here? Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. Let me back it up just a little bit. Make sure I have all these players in here. We have a minute to be able to get that map screen up there. See, oh, we got nades in the Goat's future, but he's Billy Goat been able to get up and over. Nix has been knocked, and here comes another nade by the Goat over towards Hakeem. And Nehan right on that backside. So now let's see. Where's the rest of Dark Esports? Where are they? They're coming in from that side. We have Thunder Beast still over by Ferry Pier. We got the Fearless 4 on the north side of that East Bridge. There again. The goat trying to get some of that. Oh, he's trying to get you. And here comes the rest of Dark Esports, the Goat holding it down in 90. They know that you are right there behind that tree. Nehan trying to come out onto the Goat trying to hold off both angles. And here they come right up and in. Ooh, the Goat must have felt that nade coming right at him. Nehan, oh, so now I think we're down to just 90. 90 trying to get on out of there, trying to get on over towards Hakeem, trying to drive up and over. And now our zone going to the southwest side of the military base island. So now let's see what's going on. We got the Fearless 4 right on this side. So let me see what's happening. We got We've got Equinox 0 on the west, or on the east side of the cliffs, and then we've got a duo from the Fearless 4 over in the northeast bridge compound. So I'm not sure how Fragger's gonna get out of there. Fragger, how are you gonna get out of there? Alright, so 90 coming right up and in, still down to 1 HP, has Dark Esports King and Wrecked coming right up and around and trying to ooey pop out of there. Let's get on over to this other side and see what is happening. This is absolute chaos over here at the East Bridge Equinox. The judge with that hammer down. Fragger, go around. You don't have a lot of time. Go around to the West Bridge. We're down to the top 7 teams. We are only in stage 3, but let me get this map back up there for you guys so that you guys can see that we have 3 teams on this bridge over here and 3 teams in zone, and it does look like maybe, who is that right there? Yeah, it's Nike from Team Entity, still right on over in that center zone. Ooh, the judge is getting all sorts of damage right on down on top of Equinox 0. Equinox 0 trying to stay on out of that frag. What are you doing back there, Fragger? Fragger trying to come up and over, trying to get those shots, also trying to get some eliminations over onto Equinox 0. Coming, oh, Fragger. And Hot Hotimer, oh man, my goodness. Hot. We're gonna call you Hot. Oh, we're still crushing up and over onto this side too. Dark Esports coming right up and in. King coming up and around over here. Right on top of the Thunder Beast. Oh, he was spraying him on down. And so now we're down to Wrecked, and Wrecked is up to 5 eliminations. We still have all this chaos going on. We have to be announced, headed on over, and the judge, I feel like he just really wants to get some more of Equinox. He's just waiting. Look at that. He is paying attention backwards. He's not even paying attention to the zone or anything else. He knows that Equinox is still right there behind him. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the map one more time to show you what is happening. Oops. I guess I should show the map. So we do have 5 teams. We've got 3 teams in zone. Wait a minute, we have 4 teams in zone. Oh, that's because half of them are in there. So now let's get on back over here. So watch, let's go ahead and do the side by side. No, he's gonna go ahead and head to zone. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this map back up there so that you guys can see that we are coming in to this far west edge of military base. So let's go on over. We have Equinox 0 still over on this east bridge. We've got 2B announced coming up on the hilltop right above Underrated, Dark Esports, and Thunder Beast. Claus. Ooh, Claus is doing his scouting, trying to figure out where everyone is. And he's going to end up right here on top of Underrated right in front of him. He's checking all these dips where most of these teams like to just go ahead and sit down in. Alright, Claus, what you doing over here? Yeah, that's quite the barking job, Claus. Quite the barking job. Oh, Equinox is starting to go out to the zone. Oh, Claus. Oh, Frosty, we got a mortar in your direction. Oh, Claus right on top. Claus is getting ready to bomb you with the mortar. LEG, LEG, you got a mortar coming right at you. Down to about 5 HP. Look at that. LEG's over to the left. Run, LEG. Claus with that mortar. And now we still have the Thunder Beast right across the way. And Claus taking over some of these dips way down to the last 3. Let's get on over here and see what is happening from the sky. You know that to be announced is coming on, and we got Starry and LEG right at the back, and the Thunder Beast right across from to be announced. Claus with the mortar shot. Oh, I finally got a mortar shot on here. LEG, ooh, they see you from the top of the hill. G-Muck's been pointing you out. Look at that dance. LEG can move it, move it. I like to see you move it. What is the words? Jeez. Yeah, guys, even if I learn them, I wouldn't remember them. TikTok brain. Alright, so now let's see what's going on with the judge. The judge, oh, they are paying so close attention to you, LEG. They know you gotta move up and into them, and they are paying attention. You got Claus right across from you, and all that smoke bloom, and here comes the Thunder Beast as well, pushing right up and in. Claus right there, and only Thunder Beast are in zone. So, Starry, you're gonna have to figure out which way to go. Go west, Starry, go west. I don't even know which way to tell you. This is a rough way to go, but now it looks like to be announced. Paying attention to Thunder Beast. So, let's go. Let's see what's going on over here. We are down to the last 2 teams. To be announced. Look at them. They're coming up on all angles, all uphill angles. They're starting to do the squeeze play in on top of Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast right on down below. It is a 4v4. So let's check in on a beer, see what a beer is doing. Oh, he's pointing him out. He knows where Salty is. But a beer, get off that roof. Get down. Get down. And Claus coming up on top of this. Are you going to just go ahead and pick him on up? I'm not sure what you doing up here, Claus. But G-Muck coming down. Let's see what's happening with G-Muck. He's going to try to get some of that information. Try to figure out where Thunder Beast are. Because Thunder Beast are both sides of this. Ooh, he just saw Antho right through that window. Antho, keep your head down. Keep your head down, because here they come. They're getting closer. Closer, Hitman. What you doing over here? So now, looks like they are all starting to group up. It's a 2-2-2-2 split on both sides of this road. And the song goes to be announced. So now Thunder Beast has to go across this wide open space. Up and to be announced. So now I don't know how Thunder Beast is gonna do this. We're gonna have to be using all sorts of throwables. Oh, Claus, I thought you were done with your mortars. They have not come on out just yet, but I know it's you. I know it's you with that. Let me see if I can catch you over here again. Claus, ooh. He saw you, Claus. He saw you. So now Thunder Beast, a beer, and Hitman both trying to get those smokes out, getting those smokes ready to push right in. Oh, G-Muck gets taken down. A beer gets found by Claus, and now here they still are coming on down. Here comes the drop. And there, let's go. And G-Muck is down, so Claus trying to see over the top of the smoke, jumping up and through. LEG, I know, LEG. I saw LEG, I saw Claus claws trying to get you. I saw it. Alright, so now let's see. Look at this. Trying to push right up and in with the hovercraft. And now they do have... Ooh, here comes Claus with some more. How many mortars does Claus have? Ooh! To be announced coming in first with 7 eliminations, 10 placement points, 17 total points. Coming in second, Thunder Beast with 3 eliminations. Claus wanted to get me again, says LEGOP. Hello, Roxy. Hello, Roxy. How are you tonight? Underrated coming in third with 2 eliminations. GG top 3. LEG. She's crying in the chat because Claus getting her Valak. 4 through 6, you guys. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. And 19. Going all out. Dark Esports wrecked. Get wrecked. 5 eliminations, 775 damage. There are your final MVP. We are getting ready to do the Wheel of Names, and I will be right back with tonight's unofficial live scores, just in case these guys want to dispute any of these points or whatever. But here they come. Be right back. Over here so you guys can keep an eye on what is happening over at the Neox factory while I get Bear. Oh, Bear! He came right up behind you. No, those footsteps. We do have Wolf coming up and around trying to get those shots. Oh, he does get another one knocked. Now it's down to Wiz. Wiz is coming up and in. 11. Where's 11? 11 also coming right on in. So now it is just 4 of them. No, we're down to just a duo. 4 almost there as he's trying to find the rest of them from Road to Death. Road to Death straight across. And look at that. 11 with those angles right on to Aim God. And so now Hassan trying to get on out of there. We got James Bond. James Bond trying to pull away in that vehicle. Is 11 trying to get those shots. He's down to about 5 HP. 11 down to his last 19 shots. Still trying. 8 shots remaining. 11 getting on out of there, guys. Getting on out of there. So now, let's see. We do still have Wiz over here. What's Wiz doing? I think. Welcome back, everyone. Are you ready for the Wheel of Names? Woo! Let me shuffle 1, shuffle 2, shuffle 3, and good luck, everyone. Here is tonight's UC winner. No Mercy! Oh, yay! No Mercy, open the ticket over there. Tell them that you are tonight's UC giveaway. Big fan, No Mercy, big fan. Now, are you guys ready to see these scores? Who do you think won tonight, guys? Who do you think won it? It is to be announced, pulling ahead by 3 points. 2 winner chicken dinners, 48 total points. Always on top, right there at 45. Thunder Beast right there at 42. Woo, these were sweaty. What was your favorite match, guys? You guys gotta let me know. What chaos. I just loved catching Claus. Terrorizing LEGOP with the mortar. It's gotta be my favorite spot. Thank you everyone so much for coming out and supporting the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims and me. We both truly appreciate you, each and every one of you. The teams, the players, they all appreciate your support. Thank you everyone. Stay safe. Have a great weekend and I will see you soon. Love you guys. Good night.